Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into something absolutely massive. We are exploring one of the most profound, landscape-altering shifts of our modern era: how artificial intelligence is completely changing the future of humanity.
Okay, let's dive into this. For literally thousands of years, human technology was basically just about amplifying our physical bodies. A lever multiplied our muscle, a wheel extended our stride. But what actually happens when the tools we build start thinking for themselves? We are crossing a totally unprecedented threshold right now. We're at a point where technology doesn't just sit there waiting to execute explicit commands. It analyzes, it predicts, and it generates entirely new concepts on the fly. It's an extraordinary pivot in the human story.
To truly wrap our heads around the mechanics of this transformation, we have to take a step back and look objectively at the sheer scale of the conceptual shift it represents. And look, this explainer isn't about taking a side. We're not here to cast tech as some utopian savior or, on the flip side, an inherent villain. The underlying reality is just that a massive tectonic shift is happening right under our feet, and grasping how it works requires our complete, focused attention.
Part 1, the dawn of AI.
So the crucial point is what we actually mean by AI in this context. Artificial intelligence isn't merely a Silicon Valley buzzword. It is the technological catalyst actively transforming the trajectory of human existence. It's dynamic. We're talking about algorithms that can process a vast new language or solve these impossibly complex protein folding problems in a matter of hours. It is the active learning ingredient that's fundamentally altering the path we're walking on. Let's move to and see how this builds across our history. Centuries ago, human progress was highly physical, forged in iron and steel during the tool era. Decades ago, we sprinted into the information era, where progress went digital and was measured in global connectivity. But today, we've crossed into the AI era. And what's really stunning here is the compressed timeframe. We spent millennia mastering physical leverage, a few decades on data access, and in just a matter of months, it feels like we've leaped right into cognitive partnership. The exponential acceleration is just staggering.
Part 2, redefining the human future.
I want you to ask yourself a question. What exactly is the future of humanity? It sounds like this grand sci-fi concept, right? But actually, it's the reality you and I are waking up to every single morning. A future heavily influenced by thinking machines means that how a doctor diagnoses a rare disease, how global financial markets operate, and even how you execute your own daily workflow are all fundamentally shifting right now as we speak. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer contrast in how we advance. For almost all of history, progress relied on this slow-moving biological and social evolution. It took generations to see widespread change. AI-driven progress, however, is inextricably linked to rapid, compounding technological evolution. It's kind of like Moore's law on overdrive. An AI model can iterate and improve upon itself exponentially, which dramatically compresses the timeline of human advancement from centuries down to mere seasons. To really grasp what's changing, we need to unpack this massive word, humanity. It basically rests on three core pillars: our biological roots, our societal structures, and our technological partnerships. Historically, major inventions usually disrupted just one of those at a time. The printing press, for example, revolutionized society and tech, but it obviously didn't change our biology. AI is totally unique. From neural interfaces altering human capability to algorithms reshaping global markets, it weaves itself through all three pillars, transforming what it means to be human from the ground up.
Part 3, the mechanics of change.
And this brilliantly illustrates the chronological flow embedded right in our title. We start with step 1, the development of the technology in isolated research labs. But the real mechanics happen in step 2, that seamless, almost invisible transition into our daily lives. The tech rapidly integrates directly into societal frameworks, quietly powering our hospitals, securing our banks, and assisting in our schools. And step 3 is the inevitable outcome of that integration: a human future that is fundamentally, irreversibly altered. It is a direct, observable cause and effect chain. Which brings us to a massive philosophical crossroad. Are we guiding the change, or is the change guiding us? Think about it. On one hand, we're the ones writing the algorithms and building the massive data centers. But on the other hand, the emergent capabilities of these systems are dictating entirely new ways to live and work. Finding the balance in this complex dance between creator and creation, well, that's undeniably one of the great challenges of our time. Part 4, humanity's next chapter. Change isn't just a single event. It is a continuous, inevitable transition of humanity from a pre-AI past to a deeply AI-integrated future. It's a verb. It's an ongoing action. Every time your phone uses predictive text to finish your sentence, or every time a medical diagnosis is aided by machine learning pattern recognition, that transition is actively, dynamically happening.
We are literally witnessing the shift from a species that was entirely self-reliant for its cognitive heavy lifting, limited by our own biological processing speeds, to a humanity actively partnered with AI. This new version of humanity has effectively outsourced vast amounts of data processing. And that outsourcing is huge because it frees up the human mind to focus entirely on high-level strategy, deep creativity, and complex empathy. It's a fundamental expansion of our cognitive potential. When you zoom out, the expansive scale of this transformation is staggering. It's reshaping our daily commutes and communications, and it's drastically altering global trajectories. To put that into perspective, researchers project AI could add trillions, yes, trillions with a T, to the global economy over the next decade. That completely shifts the balance of economic power on the world stage. Ultimately, it redefines human potential. What a single person can achieve in a lifetime is expanding rapidly, simply because the cognitive tools at their disposal are exponentially more powerful.
Now, you might be wondering, why does all of this matter to you? Because this sweeping, historic change isn't just happening to society in the abstract. It's happening to you. The future includes you. Your adaptability, your willingness to learn, and your specific perspective on this technology will directly dictate how you navigate this entirely new landscape. Which leaves us with one final, profound consideration. As the dust settles on the information age and the sun rises on the AI era, what will your role be in the AI-driven future of humanity? Take that question with you.